TVs, cars, phones, even the cash register at the grocery store. All things that we see all the time, but whose inner workings are a mystery to most people. The field of study that makes these machines work is called computer science, and that's the major that I've chosen to study in college. So, what is computer science? Britannica.com defines it as, in short, the study of computers and their uses for programming info. And there are literally hundreds of different computer languages, but some of the most common ones are HTML, Java, JavaScript, C, C++, Python, just to name a few. In my class for computer science, I've made a few of my own programs as well, and one of them was a phone directory, and what it did was you would run it and you could input an ID number, a name, and a phone number. You didn't have to put all three, but it required at least one of them. And what you would do is put that in, and then you could save it, and after you saved it, you could go back and search for a specific person based on the phone number, ID, or name. So what can you do with a computer science degree? I personally want to be a software developer, and that's just basically making the actual programs that make everything work. Like, for instance, this calculator, basically putting information into a calculator, doing 2 plus 2 on a calculator is in a way writing code, because you give information to a computer and it gives you back processed information. So that's the type of stuff that I want to do. I want to make the actual code that makes stuff run. But I got in touch with somebody on Reddit that was a database administrator, and he told me that he wouldn't tell me what company he worked at, but he told me that he worked with a team of people at a company, and they made a program that stores and organizes customer records for shipping of the products that they deal with. And there are plenty of other fields to go into with this. U.S. News had a bunch of different fields for you listed, and just some of them were software tester and systems and business analyst. So the salary that a general computer science person would make, just like abroad, looking at the entire field, Money.us News for 2019 cited the median salary as $100,510. And thebalancecareers.com said that between 2019 and 2029, 22% more jobs will be available for computer science fields. And that's a lot higher than average for most other jobs. So, why did I choose computer science as my major? I personally love the feeling of accomplishment I get when I complete an actual assignment or a task. It's just, for example, my the phone directory program that I was talking about. It actually took me like 3 days to do it, and over those 3 days, it was really just like trial and error. The first time I tried to do it, it would let me input the information, but I wouldn't be able to search for anything. And then the second time, after I thought I fixed that, the program would let me search for people, but I couldn't input any new names. And then I finally got it working, and that just feeling of relief that I got from, oh my gosh, I actually got this done. It's a good feeling. Another reason I chose computer science is because I personally want to leave a mark on the world. And it's kind of ironic that I want to leave a mark on the world, but computer science programming is it's not exactly physical. You can't really touch an actual program because it's all digital. But I want to be able to make a program or even my own language of code, and it's still going after I'm long gone. I think that'd be pretty cool. A third reason is how much they make. I mean, I wasn't thinking about the money before I got interested in it, but like afterwards when I was like, oh hey, maybe I should do this for a job. How much do they make? That definitely helped solidify my decision to study computer science.